All right, hey guys, I'm here with Lou Hammond, and what do you do, Lou?
Good morning. I work for the Ravens. I'm employed by the NFL as one of the clock operators. My specific clock operation is to coach the player.
Yeah.
Microphone.
That's cool. All right, so my first question for you is, how did you end up getting the job, and was it something that you were thinking about doing as you were growing up?
Well, when the Ravens came to Baltimore, they were looking for some people that had experience and football knowledge, and myself and a couple other fellows were working for the Canadian Football League as a chain crew and clock operators and that sort of thing. So the position was filled originally by the former clock operator for the Baltimore Colts. So he worked for probably about 10 years or so, and then he passed away, and I was his alternate. So I ended up getting the job.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Have there been any other teams that you've done work for?
Yeah, normally we work all the Ravens home games, except for the playoffs. When we get into the playoffs, then we'll travel. I've been to New England a couple times. I've been to Carolina a couple times, and I've been to the Redskins once.
Okay, that's cool. What kind of training do you have to go through for this? I feel like there's a lot of training involved.
Well, it's not a lot of training. It's mostly general football knowledge. You need to know about football. You need to know how the plays develop. You need to know the operation, how to when the clock should be turned off, when the clock should be turned on. I've been an official. I'm retired from the field, but I was an official for over 40 years. So as far as any specific knowledge, they pretty much will teach you what you need to know.
Yeah.
It's an on-the-job training kind of thing.
Okay. And I know the Ravens just got a new scoreboard this year.
Yes.
Are other teams' scoreboards different to operate from others?
Yes. We had difficulty in the first preseason game, the first couple preseason games with the scoreboard. There was a glitch in the software. I think 2 or 3 other teams got new scoreboards and new video equipment and new clocks, and they also experienced the same problems. So they had somebody come in from the I think it's DAK Sports or whoever owns the video board, owns the clock, and explain to us how we needed to operate the clocks.
Okay. For you, what's better? Is it a high-scoring game or a low-scoring game? Like which ones are?
It's more exciting. I mean, we like an exciting game too. So the more points they score, I'm a points-oriented kind of guy. I like the points. Some people are defense; they rather see the defense go out.
When you're in Baltimore, it's defense.
Right, and then the style of football that Baltimore plays, it's not exciting football.
Yeah. Do you remember like the highest scoring game you've been a part of at all?
The highest scoring game? Oh, geez. That's difficult to say what the highest scoring game was. Usually they're around, the high scores are upper 40s.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been involved in a 50-point game. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not as part of the NFL goes. As part of college goes, I was involved in an 80-point game, an 80-7 game at the University of Delaware.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is going back to the scoreboards. Is it hard dealing with the changes to the new scoreboards, or does it remain the same?
No, again, it was difficult in the first part of the year because some things were pretty intricate, I guess you would say, and you'll hear a lot of times where the officials will say, well, the game clock operator, please put 2 seconds back on the clock. And it's not as easy as just hitting 2 seconds. You have to go through and probably hit about 3 or 4 different combinations to put
Yeah.
2 seconds back on the
Yeah,
clock.
it's like I remember going to our home opener this year,
Right.
and there was like a 4th and 39, and they kept trying to. Yeah, I was just
Right.
wondering how that was like, you know.
And that was why, because it was a new clock,
Mhm.
and even we came in the following week,
Mhm.
and we got a call from the Ravens, and they said, "Did anybody come in and show you how to operate that new clock?" And we said, "No." So we had to go in early one week, and they had somebody from the Ravens and somebody from the clock manufacturer to show how to operate the clock.
Oh, okay.
Well, now we're good to go, though.
Yeah, yeah. So I've always wondered what happens when the scoreboard malfunctions and stops working.
That very rarely happens, but it does. What happens is we don't control the scoreboard. All we have a pad like that that controls just the clock. Okay, the scoreboard. And if you ever get a chance to go up and see what's involved with the scoreboard, it's amazing. It really is. I went in there for the first time this summer, and it's absolutely amazing to see all the TV monitors and equipment that's up there just controlling the scoreboard. Well, and then the sound and the video. And it's amazing. So if you ever have a chance, that's something that you want to do. I didn't mean to digress there. What was your question?
If the scoreboard malfunctions,
Right.
what's the procedures you need to take? For
Okay, what happens is if for some reason the clock goes down or whatever, we put zeros on the clock. We put all zeros.
Okay.
That alerts the crew in the field that there's a problem with the clock. Okay. And believe me, if that happens, it's like mayhem.
I have seen that before. Yeah.
It's like mayhem with all the different people coming in there trying to figure out what's wrong with the clock. The officials will keep the time on the field.
I was gonna say, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, the officials keep the time on the field.
All right. So this is a kind of a added question. I know I asked you about if there was any other NFL teams you worked for. What were some certain college teams you may have worked for? If you were doing games for.
I worked in the CAA, which is the Colonial Athletic Association. Okay. Delaware, Villanova. Right now, James Madison, number 1 team in the country. They just won last night. So they're playing for the national championship again. So I've officiated in that conference. I've officiated in the Ivy League. Okay. I officiated the Harvard-Yale game, which is they call the game. Okay. And I've officiated in the Patriot League.
Okay.
And I've officiated the Lehigh Lafayette game, which is that conference's game of the year. So right now I'm involved with the instant replay.
Okay.
And the CAA and sometimes the Patriot League games, so they have the instant replay.
Yeah.
And then the Ivy League supposedly is going to have instant replay next year.
Now, how does the instant replay work? Because I know it's changed in the NFL and college.
Yes.
The refs don't look at or review anymore. Something about it goes to New York.
Yeah, it's quite a big difference. It's a big difference. In college, every play is reviewed. Okay. The coach can still challenge. He gets one challenge a game, but he can still challenge a play. But it's up to us to stop it and look at it. And if we think we should replay it, then we'll stop it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the NFL goes, it used to be that there's 3 guys that sit up in the booth for instant replay.
Yeah.
There's an instant replay official and 2 assistants. Okay. One I believe I think they're called assistant replay guys. In college, there's 3 people up there. There's the replay official, there's a communicator, and then there's a technician.
Okay.
The technician runs the computer, which sends the plays over to the instant replay official to review. Okay. And what typically happens is we'll tell in college, we'll tell the technician, hey, we're looking for a sideline play. We're looking to see if his feet are in bounds. We're looking to see if he caught the ball. Okay. Very similar to the NFL, but they run real fast.
Yeah. And college rules are a bit different from the NFL too. So.
Yeah. Yes. So when a coach challenges, now in the NFL, as you probably know, all scoring plays are reviewed and all turnovers are reviewed, so that's automatic. Okay. But if a coach wants a challenge, they still have the replay equipment is there in the stadium. But the calls are made in New York. Okay. That's when you see the referee goes over the sideline and he has a little iPad.
Yeah.
And he's looking there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm not sure if the on-field official can overrule New York, but it would be very rare that you would overrule. They're the boss.
Because I know the MLB does the same thing, except the umpires don't have the iPad.
Yes.
But they go to New York, but yeah, I don't think they have a say in it. I
No.
don't think so.
No, they tell the umpires. They may ask them, what did you see or something like that. That sort of helps New York out. But for the most part, those calls are coming out of New York.
Okay. All right. So my last question would be, what is your advice to someone who would eventually want to work for an NFL franchise or the NFL?
And there's a lot of different capacities, okay? If you'd want to work in like the officiating department, that's a whole different thing. As if you want to work in the replay or the video. There's just so many opportunities there in the NFL that I think you can go online to NFL.com employment or NFL employment and they'll list the jobs that are opening, okay? There's quite a few intern jobs, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
You know, quite a few that you can learn the ropes. But officiating wise, you just need to start out with the little kids, and then go to high school, then go to college, then go to major college, and then hopefully you make it to the NFL.
All right. Well, thank you for doing this interview. I
Sure,
appreciate
you're welcome.
So yeah, this is Lou Hammond, guys. Figured just do an interview with him and see where this takes me. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and that's it.
Go Ravens!
Yep.